Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nwanneka. Thank you for sticking around and watching my third video upload. So today I'll be filming a makeup transformation on my very beautiful model. We'll be doing a smoky eye look today. So if you're a beginner and you struggle with creating a smoky eye look, or even if you're a pro and you still struggle with creating that flawless smoky eye look, then you want to watch this video. So if you want to see how I transform my beautiful model from this to this, then stick around. Enjoy. Okay, my friends, let's get into this tutorial. First, I'm adding moisture to her face using the BADESCU Rose Water Setting Spray, and then I am setting her brows in place. I'm also using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream to moisturize. My model has dry skin, so it's really important that her skin is well hydrated. For foundation, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm buffing that into her skin, making sure that it's well blended. So I'm just buffing, blending, and going in with more foundation in areas where I need more coverage. You want to make sure you take your time with this, guys, because this foundation application can make or break your makeup. So take your time and blend. Next, I am applying a concealer to highlight under her eyes. I like to first apply with a brush, spread it where it needs to be before blending it out. I'm also applying it on her chin, the bridge of her nose, and her forehead to highlight areas that light would naturally hit. I'm using the beauty sponge to blend out all of the areas where I applied the concealer, but I'm leaving her inner eye area to dry out a little bit so I get a fuller coverage in that area particularly. So I'm just blending, buffing out all of the hash lines and making sure that the concealer blends smoothly into the skin. And you can't see a line of demarcation between the concealer and the foundation. So blend. Remember, skin work makes the beat work. So next, I am just using the foundation brush and just buffing out the edges of the concealer. Next, I am applying the cream contour to her cheekbones and the perimeter of her forehead. And after placing the product, I am going to blend that out with a beauty sponge. I'm also using a bit of that cream contour to contour her nose and blending that out with a small blending brush. I'm finally blending out the concealer that I left to dry in her inner eye area, and I'm quickly setting it with a powder. I'm just blending out the concealer on the other eye and setting that too with powder. Next, I am setting the areas that I applied the cream contour with a contour powder and setting the rest of her face with a face powder. Just so we blend everything on her face together, from the highlights to the contour and the foundation. For this, I am using the SEPHORA MICROSMOOTH powder in shade 56. Before I proceed to the eyes, I'm just applying a loose powder under her eye to catch out any fallout that we might get from the eyeshadow. For this, I am using the Chanel Loose Setting Powder. I'm also using the powder to define her nose contour, just so we have a clean contour line. Moving to the eyes, the first step is to fill in her brows. I know, guys, I owe you a brow tutorial. I haven't forgotten. Please watch out for that soon. I defined the bottom of her brows with a concealer, and now I am blending it out and setting it with powder, just so we have a smooth eye area for when we're blending in our eyeshadows. So for a black smoky eye, I like to work from top to bottom just so I get a smooth transition between the lights and the dark colors. I'm starting off with a light brown transition color from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I am blending it in all over her crease, gradually from the outer part of her eye to the inner part of her eye. Now I'm using a darker brown shade and I'm applying that slightly below the first color that I applied. Again, blending that from the outer part to the inner part of her eye on her crease. Next, I am lightly applying the black shade slightly below the brown shade that I applied earlier. I'm blending this in, working from the outer to the inner part of her eyes again. So this is an important step of this application. You want to make sure that the black is well blended and there are no harsh lines. I'm also going in, adding some more black to intensify the color. Just repeating the same step on the other eye and blending, blending, blending. Again, I am just going in to the edge of that black eyeshadow. I am applying the dark brown that I had applied earlier, just to make sure that the black is properly blended into the colors above. I am repeating this step on the other eye and blending, blending, blending. Just going back and forth, adding more black, adding more brown, adding more black again. For the eyelid, I'm first applying a black gel liner to make the eyeshadow appear really dark. So you can just go in directly with a black eyeshadow, but this is just my preference. So I'm making sure that I properly blend that black gel until there's a smooth transition into the crease color. So blend, 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 blend. Gradually pull out that black gel liner into the crease color. Now that I'm satisfied with how it looks, I am setting it with the black eyeshadow that I used earlier. You want to make sure you set the cream in place just so it doesn't move. So you're going to repeat this process, adding more black, setting it, adding more brown until it is properly blended and you don't have any harsh line between colors. So now that I'm satisfied with the blend, I'm just sweeping the crease area with the first brown shade I applied. So next I am smudging the black shade on her lower lash line, and after that I am blending it out with the dark brown that we used earlier. Next, I am just using the black gel liner that we used earlier to line her lower and her upper lash line. Before applying the eyelashes, I am just coating her natural lashes with some mascara. And then I am applying the eyelash on both eyes. Okay, the look is coming together, guys. So right now I am just going in with a face powder and dusting off the loose powder that we had applied earlier. I am gently pressing the powder into her skin just so we turn down some of the brightness under her eye and it looks more blended. So I lost some of that warmth on her skin with all of the powder, so I'm going in with the same contour powder that we had applied earlier. To add some color to her face, I am just going in lightly with the ABH Blush Trio. For the lips, I started off lining her lips with a dark brown pencil. I'm using the MAC lip liner in shade Chestnut for this. And afterwards, I am applying the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in shade Lolita. Because we have a smoky eyes, I really like to balance the look with a soft nude lipstick, and the Lolita shade is one of my favorites. I always reach out for this whenever I need a nude lipstick to balance out a very smoky eye. To make the lips come alive, I am applying a yummy lip gloss. This is one of the shimmery lip glosses from Pat McGrath Lab. I felt like I didn't have enough of that blush, so I'm just adding a flush of color to her cheeks with a coral blush shade. And my last step is to apply a highlighter. I'm applying it lightly to her cheeks, the bridge of her nose, and the tip of her nose. I'm also applying some of that highlight to her tear duct area. And voila! This is the finished look, guys. Comment below if you enjoyed watching this and if you would love to see more videos like this. Please like and subscribe and click on the notification button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!